Sure. Give me notifications because I did achievements. Like, yeah, I'm doing a thing right now. Like, stop blocking the browser with your achievements thing. I'm trying to figure out if I'm on and everything. All right, good. All set to go. All right, welcome back. It's time for more of this game. It's Quest 64. You know, I haven't done a stream on this game in like 8 days, and it looks like it would look like I haven't done much, which is that's a fair assumption. But really, a lot of what I've done, especially what you do in the early goings, I think, is grinding, and that's what has really bummed me out about this game, and what's like made me go, man, I don't know how this is gonna go, because I want to be like, you know, banging these out, you know, not rushing through things, but I really don't want to be spending 3 weeks at a time on a game that's not that great because I'm grinding the whole time. So this is still like really, really early on in the game. Like, if you want to judge by how many of the items you've gotten, like, you're supposed to get the 4 elemental orbs. I got the earth orb, and then I headed out on my way to the other continent, island, whatever you want to call it. So I'm getting on a ship to go to a place called Carmagh, Carmagh. So, although much older, it's still my dad, but I'll bet he didn't actually look that much like me. So the first thing we have to do is figure out if I have to do something besides just talk to that dude to get sailing. What the hell? Oh, okay. No, that's the fucking... Or apparently it's not the same dock, it's the other side. What's up here then? Because this is not where I just came from. Yeah? Oh, they literally, they went. There was no animation, there was no indication that we'd actually, like, set sail or anything. What the fuck? That's so, that's so lazy. Oh, that is just the that is just the quintessential moment of how half-assed this game is, and that's been my biggest complaint about it. Is it really just, like, it's not that stuff doesn't work. Stuff works. It's just, it's kind of half-assed, and that's the biggest bummer about it. Like, we could have set sail. Like, graphics has not been this game's weak point up to this point. Like, I've been okay with, like, there's a lot of draw distance. That's to be expected. There's a lot of fog and stuff. But, you know, the environments haven't been that bad. The enemy design's pretty cool sometimes. But, like, it's just lazy to be like, yeah, we're gonna go set sail onto another land. You're really getting started on this journey, and then not have any, like, animation, no indication whatsoever. What the fuck are these things? They're just called gremlins, I guess. No indication. Like, I literally walked out of that building, the little cabin, and was like, we moved? What do I have to do? So, the other thing that I have to get... I guess I'm frozen. Fuck. The other thing that I have to get used to playing an RPG, this game really demands of you that you not just grind a lot, which is really, really annoying. Like, anytime you tell somebody about a game and you go, oh, you gotta grind a lot, like, that's a turn-off, you know? It's an automatic turn-off. Jesus Christ. About fucking time I got that guy. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Of course, the fucking water pillars are missing. My best attack. Jesus. I might die right here. I mean, I really don't want to use any use any health items that are pretty valuable to me at this point, but give it a little bit more time. Hey, I got up to 100. Alright, we're using it. Fuck, it's the first fight on this new continent. Like, man, they're not even like ramping up the difficulty. They just don't give you a whole a very good indication as to what they need from you. Alright, I guess I'm healing myself because I can't move. The heal spell is not that great for using in battle. You can tell right there. Holy shit. The heal spell does, like, it gives you 9 or 10 health back, which is actually really valuable because you can use it outside of a fight. And that's pretty much what you do after every fight is you go, okay, well, I need to heal myself now, and then you heal yourself. You walk around, you gain magic points back pretty fast from just walking around, so it's not that big of a deal. But as far as like using it in a fight like this, it's useless. It's a completely useless spell, and maybe it'll get a little bit better when you level it up, but you have to, I think I checked from the Nintendo Power Chart, you have to level that thing up a lot. So, I mean, this is me after every fight now, like, okay, 9, it's gonna do 9 at a time. 10, 9. And just to be safe, there. So I used my fucking honey bread in that fight, which is not cool. Let's see if there's anything up on this cliff. Yeah, there we go. It's gonna be fucking... I guess they call this a gem? It does not look like a gem to me. It looks like a fucking evil spirit that just lays around and like waits for someone to come upon it so it can possess them. I'm not having another fight with 3 of those things. I'm running away. Let's wait for maybe 2 of those, and we'll get started. But yeah, it's not. All right, let's see what this thing is all about. So the rock attack is good for when I'm not close enough. Orc Jr. The rock, but anyway, the rock like this. Actually, the rolling rock's not bad when enemies are lined up in a decent formation. I'll show you what that looks like right now. Yeah, it's not as powerful. It's probably not very powerful against this thing because it seems to me that it's an earth type. Water might work well on this thing though, unless it misses. Aha! It's cool though. I can actually dodge that. One of the few attacks that you can actually dodge is when the like half real time thing comes in handy and works out in the player's favor. Is that like sometimes their attacks are just giant rocks, that the same ones that you know and you know them, and that you throw them at enemies sometimes too. But they're not smart enough to just run away, dodge it by moving slightly to the left. So hey, I dodged that too. These are a fucking nightmare though. Do not want to deal with these. Pickle bridge. Let's see what we get out of this next. The thing is, like, by the end of like the first section of the game, and right when I had saved last, I was at a point of like, yeah, bring on all comers, bring on every fight, I'll get some good experience out of this. Like, it's a really, like, I can feel pretty confident that I'm ready to move on to the next area, and then there's just a big spike in the difficulty. And the, no, I think I'm close enough to use the water pillar too. That's not good for them though. Makes sense, because they're called marrow. See how the rock works, if it doesn't miss. Rolling rock might actually work for this. Nope. Might hit somebody. Or might hit absolutely nobody. Fuck. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna keep healing myself. I also have one called Ice Wall, but it's, again, all the water spells are like really short range. They're not very helpful if I'm like frozen and away from people. Jesus Christ. They're gonna keep using that fucking attack on me too. see, Rolling Rock might actually hit somebody now. They moved away. There you go. That's better. I need the rock attacks for real. Awesome. Okay. Let's see who I can hit. Problem is, you gotta fucking judge these things so well. So let's see. I get myself set right here. See who I hit. There we go. Oh, I missed the other one though. Damn it. Fuck you. Yeah, there we go. Took out one. I might be able to get an angle where I can hit these two, though. Let's see. Might be a little trial and error, but... Yep. Oh, I got that one. That's, Be assured, everybody, that's not actually good game design. That's not good. That, I feel like I'm totally, Basically, there's a good chance that I'll completely whiff the attack, and it'll be my fault. Get her. This doesn't knock her out? Come on! Well, I guess I'll just wait. I'm not gonna waste my my magic point items. Thing is, you get magic points back by using your stick and by walking around the arena. I assume. I know I get it for using the stick. All right, this camera is not helping me right now because I want to be looking right here so I know where my rock's going. All right, this will work. How is that not done? How is she not dead yet? Fuck. You know, I have to use my my physical attack and hit somebody to get any magic points back, I think. There you go, I got one. Yay! I'll be right there. Just wait. It's okay. I'll be right over. Or not. See if I'll hit her with the rock this time. Did I? I don't know, because the fucking... It cut her off at the side of the screen. Jesus. Alright. Let's see. I have mint leaves. Use the mint leaves. Hit her. I hit her, yeah. I have to make sure I have the angle set up right to make sure I hit her. Did I miss that time? Oh, this is bullshit. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. These fights they're getting aggravating. I'm not even halfway through the game, these fights are getting aggravating. Luckily, honestly, I guess there's really nothing to be upset about. It doesn't take anything away from me. It just moves me back a little bit. I keep all my upgrades. I keep all my progression. It's just the fight itself is infuriating. You kind of have to just like, oh, I guess I'll try again. But like, give me a fucking break, you know? The thing is, I'm trying to think what I'm supposed to accomplish. All I really have to do is make sure I get over to the next town at this point, because I have no idea how far off the next like big fight is going to be, the next anything like that. This would be a good spot for the Rolling Rock, though. I hit two of them. That one's not going to get hurt very much, but that Werehair is a pushover, so Werehairs don't really have anything. I would use the water pillar, but aha! These will be my favorite things to fight going forward because I can just move. Oh, come on! Those stupid things where it's like, oh, you didn't have the right angle on them to have them get hit by your stick. Like, I'm right in front of them and I'm telling you I want to hit them. Let's see what's this way. This is another thing that annoys me, is you can't, like, read these signs. All you have to go by is, like, the blurry-ass, like, representation of the sign and find the little symbol on it. So that way is the forest and this way is the town. So I think I'm going to go towards the town first. I messed that up last time. These are some more serious hellhounds, though. Alright, let's see. Thank you. Let's see if this hits both. Yeah, it hit both. This water pill is pretty effective. It's just... It sucks because it is definitely tougher to get it to hit multiple enemies, like right there. So you gotta balance everything out. You gotta make sure you use your stick so that you gain hit points, and you gotta use your magic so that you actually level up the magic and you don't get left behind. How many fucking hit points do these things have? There we go. I mean, I didn't even hit the second one, but at least I know I had the range up right. I missed that one too. Oh no, I guess not. Caught him at the end like it was a fucking crapshoot. Come on. There we go. Getting there. Better get him. Thank you. Holy fucking shit. I'm pissed I'm not getting items from these guys. Like, when I feel like they're legitimately difficult fights. I want to get rewarded for that. I already have a serious set of gripes with the reward system and the way that you acquire things. Whether you get items, the way you get everything else. More appropriate to talk about that when I actually get to a town, but... It looks like a shadow on the ground when I see it from far away, and as soon as I walk up to it, I'm like, it's just the same plant over and over again. Cool. I'm in a town now. This is a much different looking town. It's pretty. Cool. Alright. What do y'all got to say to me? We're in Larapu. So... Ooh, almost leveled up on the magic though. That's good. I'm trying to get the earth element up to 15, and then I can kind of balance those out from that point on. Because the thing about the earth element, the reason I have the earth element is because it gives you the spirit armor, which protects you from magic, which is what almost all the enemies use. So if you're being protected from magic, you're being protected from everything. So that's pretty much what you need to do. I learned that from Pro Jared because I watched his video. Basically, this game is it's half-assed, so people didn't really think all their things through. And I am in West Carmagh in Larapool. That's what it was called. Okay. Now, so this guy. Good, I have the blue wings. Awesome. So I have a thing that will take me to any city I need to go to. Not that you ever really need to return to any of the cities. Especially because the trade-off would be so shitty. Because you'd have to walk all the way back there because you wouldn't have another... Well, no, that's not necessarily true. You'd have to get the wings and make sure that you have wings for every city, especially for the one that you need to get back to if you were ever going to use the wings for another city. But you also don't really have any reason to go back to a different city than the one you need to get to, as far as I can tell at this point. I don't know how much sense that makes, but basically know that there's... Pull up my items thing. I have the white wings. The white wings will take me to Melroad. The yellow ones take me to Dondoran, which is where the Earth Orb thing was. And now I have the blue wings, which will take me to Larapool if I need to go there from a field, not from any place that you would classify as a dungeon or separate, like, any sort of challenging thing that might throw serious amounts of enemies at me, like the forest. This is a much bigger inn than the other ones, but yet again, there's nothing here. Good job. Really, really good. Alright, fuck this. I'm going... Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go talk to whoever runs this place and see... Gee, do you happen to need some kind of water orb? Is that what you need? Cool. Guessing from all the water here, you probably run on some magic from something to do with water. See a singer. Cool. I guarantee you this has no effect whatsoever on anything. Sometimes NPCs are important. This game, they're really not. Although, speaking of music, that's one thing that I gotta be honest, I have been, I don't want to say impressed with, because impressed is not the right word to describe anything to do with this game, but it, for all the half-assedness of like everything going on with this game, I feel like music might be the thing that they half-ass the least, if that makes sense. The field music so far is pretty much always the same, but inside buildings for one, and in all the separate different towns that I've been to so far, they've all been different and all been, you know, fairly catchy, not bad at all. The only thing that really gets me about the music is that it's got that MIDI sound to it, so like a lot of the like percussion, it was really easy to tell in the last one because they used sleigh bells in the track, and the sleigh bell sound, even if they were doing them like in succession, they would always sound exactly the same, and that would kind of take you out of it. They're using a little bit right here, but I don't think they're gonna use it with the like. Eventually, in that track, there would be like 3 times in succession, and that was when you could start to like get drawn out of it. Like, man, the quality isn't that great, but the actual way that the music track's been done so far has been pretty decent. So, do you guys have like a castle or something where I can talk to somebody of importance? Hold on. Let's find out if this is actually an important spot in my journey or if it's just a passing through kind of thing. Fork in the road. Okay, there's nobody to talk to here. There's no water orb. There's no nothing like that. Shit. Back to the... Okay. For that Cull Hazard place that was on the map there. Let's see. Okay, so I pretty much want to go... Yeah. So there's going to be another fork. I came from the fork. I'm pointing at the screen myself. Nobody can really see it. I'm obviously going to go back right here, so I'm eating my words already. I have to come back here at some point because there's a cave behind here somewhere. But Cull Hazard down at the bottom left. So there was a fork when I got off the docks. I went right, came to this town, and the next place I need to go to is to the right of another fork, further down. Alright, let's hope I don't die. Can I please fight more of those junior or... Yeah, those guys. Those are easy to kill, and they, for some reason, only attack me one at a time, which is weird. I'm gonna throw out a rock at you until I can get closer. Nope. Bam. Not getting me. Boom. I like how easy to fight these guys are. I found the perfect grinding enemy, the one that as long as I put effort in, I won't ever get hurt by. This might be a little bit tougher. Again, I'm eating my words immediately. Because I said they don't fight in groups. Well, there's 3 of them, and there's 2 other monsters here. Alright, let's see what the rolling rock will do for me. There's a spirit up on that ledge. Thank you for the crappy camera angle, or else I would have never seen that. Yeah, I got both of them. I was hoping I would. I just want to take this guy out, because these are the more dangerous guys, for sure. Moving. Ah, shit, he hit me. God damn. Nope. Ah, fuck. I think that was Ice Wall, too, so he might have almost frozen me there. That would have really sucked. Fuck. There we go. Totally missed me on that one. Alright. Now let's get down to business. Whack. Oh, fuck you. Right, let's see if I can hit both of them with a level 3. Yeah, there we go. Another one. Nope, that's level 2. Another problem with the spells is that they don't increase in power with each level. You have water pillars level 1, 2, and 3. That's only for the size of them. So basically, if I have a more tricky, a more tricky spacing between two enemies, yeah, I'll have a harder time, and I might have to go onto the level 2 or level 3 one. But if I'm standing right in front of somebody, well, that's actually not going to reach them. But I can get them with a level 2 right there. Level 1 would have been literally touching me, so it wouldn't have helped. But boom. Yeah, there we go. How do I get up on that ledge? And also, I'm going to heal myself. Good. It's good for now. This might be the path up. Damn it. One more turn. Alright. Back to what we were doing. Damn it! I might have to leave that for now because I have no idea how I'm going to get up there, and I really don't want to waste time, like, kind of walking around, entering into battles over and over and over again. That's, you know, this is going to be too much. Let's heal me up. Sure, I'm all the way up. And let's go towards that Cull Hazard. See if I can hit these guys with the Rolling Rock. Weakness. Maybe that'll tell me what their weaknesses are, not that I really need that for enemies that I've already fought. Ooh, I can probably hit both of these guys and get a Water Pillar 3. I fucking missed, but I would have hit them. Actually, let's do Ice Wall. Let's see if this helps. Oh, fuck you! Really? That's just bullshit right there. Level 2, that's all I need. And I missed. Missed one of them anyway. Lucky on that one, Jesus. How do I keep missing? Shouldn't be facing him that way. Should be more like this. Still didn't hit him, I don't understand. Whatever. This is bullshit. Seriously. I'm just gonna whack him. There we go. Oh, and he's still not done. Be done. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you... You knew I wanted to hit him with my stick, like... Oh my god, this is fucking painful. Thank you. Oh, he still hit me. Let's chip away at him. Just a couple more. Actually, I know these guys. Oh. Weakness. Oh, it just lowers defense. That's useless. It's useless to me. It's not the way I want to do that. Fuck. I thought it might tell me the weaknesses because, like, they're weird and they're using earth spells, which makes sense that okay, so they're more earth element. But it doesn't necessarily tell me what their weaknesses are for the spells. Sometimes I am going to be at a disadvantage being only, like, the way this game works, you're literally only able to power up 2 spells to your liking. If I was distributing this amongst 3, it would be fucking hopeless. I'd still be on some really horrible spells. At least right now I have something like some sense of an arsenal of spells. Fresh bread, yay! Healing. I don't need bread to heal. Just need more magic points. That's another thing I need to get leveled up faster. Magic points. Thing is, I can tell you in all honesty, by the time I get closer to the end of this game, I know I'm gonna be kind of cheating a little bit, so that I can like actually, you know, progress instead of getting stuck somewhere. I need there to not be a ridiculous amount of hours of grinding on this game. I know I'm, you know, once I get a good amount into it, I'm gonna be, you know what? I might be going the wrong way. Yeah, I want to go the other way. Alright, this is an easy fight for me. I can do this. Yeah, I don't want to be pouring hours into this game just through grinding. I've already learned that the leveling system in here is kind of broken. So, once it gets towards the end, I'll probably use the Game Shark. Just, you know, keep myself from having to get up again. And be able to say I finished the game, because that's the most important part. You know, I don't ever see myself going and playing this game again once I do this. Excuse me, because there's so much better out there. The whole thing with this game is it's really just like it is the gateway drug of RPGs. Like, I think that's the whole reason that people look on it and remember it so fondly. It's just because like I played this when I was a kid and like. Oh, fuck, really? The fork was way back. Way the fuck back here. Before the bridge. Ooh, these guys suck. I do not want to fight these guys. No, what? No, I want the bridge. Back here. Fuck. Well, I can fight this guy. You know what? I'm not even going to. There's so much better out there than this game, and I don't see myself going back to it. The most important thing is that, like, I have tried to put time into this game, but it really asks too much of it. It asks for too much time, from what I can tell at this point, for the quality of game that it is and the amount of interesting things it has going for it. So, after about, you know, 15 hours maybe, I don't know, I can definitely be like, yeah, I'm gonna go and just get myself to the end, you know? Holy fucking shit. What? Okay. That was terrifying. Yeah, guessing that Earth is not the best element to use against these dudes. But, wow, I'm very surprised at how easy it is to dodge that. There we go. Much better. Use the water element. Oh god. Still only hit me once. There we go. I have a lot of games left to play just in 1998. I have a schedule to keep up with. Like, this is me 8 days after starting it, and I'm not very far in it. Part of that is because it doesn't, you know, it's not exactly good at keeping you interested. I'll say that, you can tell just by watching me here. But, you know, the most upsetting thing is that, like, wow, I'm spending so much time on this game. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I'm spending so much time on this game and I'm not getting anywhere as far as, like, playing the next games that are coming up. You know, I'm still like, yep, still getting held up with fucking quests. Oh my god, are you kidding? Wow, so much for saying it was easy to dodge that. That's bullshit. Wow. Okay. Can I save? Hey, cool, I got mint leaves. This is the inn, right? Yeah, there you are. Alright, so I was gonna save this for the next video, but someone just gave me mint leaves. And I will show you what happens if I ask her for more mint leaves, because she didn't charge me for them. She didn't, you know, she's just like, you might need these. So I'm gonna give them to you. And I believe I should be right. I used my mint leaves before, and I had no mint leaves. Alright, so here's the problem. This is the last thing I'm going to leave you with. Here's the problem with Quest 64's item system. This lady, this nice lady, just gave me mint leaves because I had no mint leaves, and everybody, there's no money in Quest 64. Nobody gives you any, nobody charges you money for things. There's no stores. There's no, you know, you got this item which you get sometimes from fighting battles, and you got money to go buy at the store. So if you grind, you get more money, and you can buy better weapons. You can't buy better weapons. There's no better weapons. There's no like grinding for a bunch of healing items so that you have a better chance at lasting through a fight. Everybody just gives you everything, but the problem is everybody only gives you one. You only get one at a time. This lady, I ask her, I'm like, hey, you gave me some mint leaves. That's good for replenishing 20 of my magic points in a fight. That's only good for one thing, and then I have to come back to you and get more because you won't give me any more right now. Basically, this whole universe operates on if you don't have any, I'll give you some. Now, that's a great socialist rant coming. That's a great idea for an economy. But in a game that doesn't have the understanding or the programming in place to understand this, it doesn't work because more people, there are people out there that need more, and that's just the way things are, and they can't get more. Brian is not like everybody else in the world where he can get by on one loaf of bread or one set of mint leaves. Brian needs all the help he can get because he's going off and fighting monsters and trying to save the world, and nobody will admit that they should give him more because he needs more than one loaf of fucking bread. If you like so what I imagine this world operates on is if somebody comes in and says, hey, I don't have a loaf of bread, look at my inventory, I have no bread. Someone will go, okay, you can have a loaf of bread. The next person comes in and says, I have no bread in my inventory, I need a loaf of bread, you can have a loaf of bread. Next person comes in and already has a loaf of bread but says, I need more bread. Well, you already have a loaf of bread, you don't get bread until you don't have that bread anymore. Well, the first two guys only had to feed a family of 3, and they can do that with one loaf of bread. The third guy comes in and he has a family of 6. He has to do it with the same amount. That's the problem. In a perfect world, we already know that, well, okay, you need more because you have more people to feed on the same amount. It's a fucking broken system that this game doesn't try to understand that this hero of the fucking universe needs more bread than the dude walking in off the street to feed himself. It doesn't work. It doesn't work without money. In a perfect world, we would have this system and the people would understand that Brian needs more bread than this guy because he needs it to replenish his health. God fucking damn it, that made me so mad when I realized that this is how this works. Because this is socialism, but it's the broken form of socialism that doesn't work. Not the right form of socialism that, you know, we would be implementing in a perfect world. Damn it, it pissed me off so much, and it's a serious problem with this game that doesn't, I don't know what this, cool. It's a serious problem with this game. It's something that Pro Jared brought up, which is that everybody gives you your shit for free. He doesn't bring up the fact that even that shit that you get for free that you didn't even work for isn't even enough. Oh, it's so frustrating. The only way, so the other problem is that if you have a loaf of bread, you can get bread from fights. You can get bread if you find it in chests along the road. And if you have a loaf of bread that you got in a chest, and you walk into a store and say, I need bread, they still won't give you the bread because you got one from fighting. It doesn't work that way, man. I need all the bread I can get, so I get one loaf of bread from the guy at the store, and then any other help I get, I have to go find for myself. And it's like these guys act like I'm not saving the world here. So that was my rant to end things, because I got some mint leaves from this lady, and then of course she won't give me more mint leaves, even though I need them. I don't really need them at this point, because I do have a dewdrop and all this other shit that replenishes magic points, but man, I really need stuff that replenishes hit points and magic points, and they're not here. So that's the problem. That is the problem with this game. This game's economy is as half-assed as everything else in it. And it works on it in a very basic way, but as soon as you start to scrutinize over it and start to think, well, why is this as helpful as it should be if I really need it? No, it's not. It's not at all. It's only done halfway. It doesn't account for any of the more complicated or the more creative things that it needs. That is this whole game in a nutshell. It's so half-assed. And that's where I'm going to leave you for today, because I was going to stop and I was going to save it for next time, but here we are. I just talked and I didn't do any gameplay, but that's fucking fine. Nobody's watching this anyway, because nobody cares. But I leave you with that. I will try and organize the next stream on something that involves a more interesting fight, like a boss fight, and that'll probably be my last video for this anyway, because at that point I'll probably just be like, man, I gotta finish this. So that's it. Thank you very much. Goodbye.